Right.
Bisogna di sé, bisogna di
But
sé.
you don't think about it. No, we talk too long. So it's just never known now.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. This is our second session for today. Let me put my glasses on.
Why play true?
We've got one session.
Play true for joy.
Men, unplayed women, women opportunity,
Play true for respect. Play true for fairness, for inclusion, with pride, with courage, for sport, for equity, for community. Play true for life. So many reasons to play true. What's yours?
Question. Who's being the exec?
And our chief referee, who's also writing a Cat 1 exam today, is Lynn Homan from USA. Welcome, Lynn. Five referees from Romania, Angola, Nigeria. Welcome, Angola. Other five referees, Bill Coulson from Denmark. And the jury, they always call the jury box. We see what the right result is done. Chief referee, Rashid, to the bar, Montreal. All riding, Cat 1 referee from Australia. Is Stan Monroe from Cat 1 from Bradford. Ladies and gentlemen, the best of you, part of the level to the platform, and my student on the bottom of the moment is dropping 6 minutes to lifting, 3 minutes to no more changes. session consists of 2 flights. The first flight is 10 lifters. I think the second flight is 7 lifters, right, Boris? That's very nice. I'll go right 10 seconds.
このシャツの、ね、最大の特徴は他のシャツと違ってノーギアとフルギアが全く同じ形でできることだと思います。他のシャツは、ノーギアとフルギアで少しアレンジが必要だと思うんですけど、全く同じでできるということで、どんな方でも使うことができるんじゃないかと思います。そしてもう一つね、決定的に違うポイントがあります。このシャツはトップよりボトムの方が軽く感じることができます。普通はトップが軽くボトムが重くなるはずなんですけど、スムーズにボトムまで、重さを感じずにできることができるので、より、重い重量が扱うことができるんじゃないかと思います。
No more changes. Take the bar to 87.5. Spot and load to the platform. We're on our final countdown to the second session. The audience is blown from 5 to 10. I hope you make some noise. I hope you're all enjoying our sunshine, sitting by the pool, swimming, tanning. Watch out, our sun is very hot. Right, the lifting warrior at this stage is Joan from South Africa, Wing Yuk Ip from Hong Kong, Marion Panther from South Africa, and Kelly from Great Britain. Spot to the road, and here comes the spot to the road. John, you should be waiting in the ring. Ring York. You should be number 2, Marion, and that's number 3. Referees, have you tested the lights? Chief referee, are you sure you know how to work the lights? No. Y'all just show how they work the lights. You need to show everybody to work the lights before we start. One referee hasn't pressed the light. Right, we'll go now. Wait, they'll automatically switch off. Okay. There's weight zone. Weight zone, wait zone. Wait till we turn the ball load. Weight zone. There's something wrong with one of the referee's lights.
Okay, first lifter is Joan Swart from South Africa. She's opening up at 87.5 kilos.
Stop the clock, step back, Joan.
Okay.
Sorry, Joan.
We
Step back from the platform. Andre, take it back.
started out with the wrong weight on the bar, but the staff has quickly completed it,
Start the whole process again.
fixed it. The platform staff has been quite good, and there have been really very, very few errors. Now the bar is loaded, and here she comes. She's an M2, which means 50 to 59-year-old category. She's been competing for 1 year, in which case this is probably her first world championship. And the lift is good, 3 white lights.
Take it for the 95.
I'm going to have to watch on the monitor because the two side referees are sitting at an angle in the front rather than on the side. That's been happening for the last few years. I sometimes do that myself. Wing Young Hip is the lifter from Hong Kong. She is a very busy woman. She's a hand surgeon. She coaches. She refereed yesterday for all day. And she's lifting today. And she's being coached by Pak, who won the 59K M4 70-79 championship on Monday, and is a gentleman that I've competed against 4 or 5 times over the year. Quite a good lifter. She's a good lifter too. Both really nice people. Now up, Marion Tanzer from South Africa. Her opening lift, 100 kilos, approximately 220 pounds. And she comes up with it, and the lift is good. Good. Kelly Clark of Britain is coming up for her first attempt. She's been competing 1 year, and her her lift is 117.5 kilos. She's being coached by Phil Richard. British and European Masters champion, and I think he's won a world championship too. He's quite an accomplished lifter, sponsored by Tight as I am. Phil is also one of the top powerlifting coaches in Great Britain. I think he's from Wales. And she is very happy she got that one. Okay, good lift. All right, Kim Wilson from Texas. Her opening lift, 120 kilos. She has lifted, I believe, also in Classic Worlds. She's been competing for 4 years. She's made really great strides.
Great setup, great setup. Perfect. Come on with it.
Oh, nice and deep.
Easy money.
And, well, her coach liked it. And that's 3 white lights. When Johnny Graham says easy money, he thinks it was a really good lift. The chief referee today is Lynn Holman of the United States. She's a Category 2 international referee. She is testing for Category 1. She is, she won the silver medal 2 days ago in her class, so she's also a lifter, and is considered one of the best referees in our country, the United States, and those of us who know her are sure she will pass this test. Maureen Gordon from Great Britain is up, 122.5. Also a young competitor in terms of years. This is her 2nd year of competition. She's also coached by Phil. I don't know if Phil is coaching the women's team. I can find out later. But Phil gave her a down call, and no, she could not come up with it. So, we'll see what happens. Donna March of the United States, who is a former world champion, Masters world champion, many-time national world champion. I've known Donna and her husband George for many, many years. George does not compete, but he is always at meets, helping in the back room, getting lifters ready, doing whatever he can to help the team. So, Donna has very good techniques in all the technique in all the lifts. Strong setup.
Easy money, still flaking.
Oh, she made that one look quite easy. And 3 white lights. And Sybil Hampel from Germany. This is the 3rd lifter today who's only has 1 year of competition. Well, one of them won the gold medal this morning, and the other one won a bronze medal. So whatever they're doing with these new lifters, it seems to be going well. And she has a very good opener, 152.5, which is 2.5 kilos more than her PB that they list for her. And, well, it looked easy. And 3 white lights. There we go. Anita Stavik from Norway.
From Norway.
And Anita's opening at 155 kilos. About 380 something pounds. And she's a veteran competitor. She's been here before.
Do you mind me coaching for the top?
Good idea. No problem.
And on the monitor, it looked very nice and easy. Let's see what the referees think. 2 whites, 1 red for not blocking out. Or depth, rather. I'm sorry. Depth. Okay. Colleen Hansford is the last lifter. Take a first attempt. She was co-announcing with me this morning, and a couple of days ago was announcing. Her partner, Kevin Stewart, who's a former world-class lifter and has lifted at the World Championships, is her coach. And she's been competing for 7 years, and
Good, nice and steady.
she's had nice, steady progress.
Good, stay tall, big chest. Tight, stomach, give it some speed. Knees out. Knees out. Elbows.
Okay, well, it was fast, it looked easy, and referees made 3 white lights.
Now we go back. Score round 2. Second water 92.5. It goes 92.5. Number 2, Mary number 3.
And back to the beginning. Joe Swart.
Bar is loaded for Joe.
She took a 5 kilo jump. It's about 11 pounds from her first one. So, nice setup. Let's see. Okay, she came up fast. Referees liked it. 3 white lights. Okay.
Second ball is 100. From Hong Kong.
And Ipwing Yuk
Ball loaded.
coming up for a second. Only 10 kilos off her PB. Okay.
Great job.
Look good, and yes, 3 white lights.
Second ball is 137.5. 137.5.
Okay. And the second competitor from South Africa in this flight, Marion Tanzer, is coming out. She made her first attempt with 100 kilos and now is at 107.5. Looks like a nice solid workout. And 3 white lights. So another good lift. Okay, Kelly Clark by Great Britain, successful with her opener. Also taking a 5-kilo jump.
And the bar is available for Kelly.
Being conservative. Okay.
Jump, 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 up!
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
missed that one. Phil was giving her a down call. A lot of athletes have trouble, especially in equipment, feeling where they should be, and so their coaches or sometimes one of their lifting partners, certainly at a world championships, their coach gives them a down call and then tells them when to start coming up. Of course, that only works if your coach knows where that line is, and I've seen some coaches who haven't, but Phil definitely does. Okay, so Maureen Gordon missed her first one. She's taking it again. So Phil is much happier with her setup this time. He just said so. Also a down call. And she stands up with this one. So let's see what the referees think. Oh, depth. Okay. Well,
please come here to the main podium, to the Malik, Larissa, and Khalid Marsif from Estonia. Please come straight away. Straight away to the table, please.
Okay. Kim Wilson from Texas had an easy lift on her opener. Went up 7.5 kilos, approximately 16 pounds. So let's see how this one goes. First one went quite well. Johnny Graham, the U.S. coach, is out there to encourage her. Johnny is considered by international referees and other international coaches as one of the two or three best coaches in the world. He's been my coach a number of times, and I certainly agree with that evaluation. And Kim had another easy lift. Kim is big smile on her face coming off the platform. She's feeling good. And here comes Donna. Donna took 10-kilo jump. 22 pounds. She's again. She has won this event. She's medaled numerous times. She's a veteran. Excellent technician.
Go, Donna. Come on, Donna.
She
Come on, Donna.
Come on. Stand up. Easy money.
and I would say the referees are going to like that one. Yes, they do. She has those stanchions in, which means closer to her. Some lifters have them out. I do like them in, especially bigger lifters. She's obviously not a bigger lifter, but they like them in so they can get their hands as close as possible to the outside of the bar. And then I've seen a couple of lifters on one side or the other end, which is very rare. So, Sybil Hampel from Germany had an easy time with her opener. Jumped up 7.5 kilos. And this is 10 kilos over her PB. She broke her PB on her opener, so she's obviously ready to go here. just like her fellow Germans in the morning, the two men, also 1-year competitors. And she is lifting really well. Those German coaches have certainly upped their game to have so many first-year lifters do so well. Okay, Anita Stavik, Norway, a longtime competitor, jumped 7.5 kilos. Good setup. And referee sure liked what Anita did. Anita liked it too. She's got a big smile on her face. And here comes Colleen.
And the ball goes for Colleen.
He's got 162.5 kilos on the bar. She had an easy time with her opener.
Nice and steady. Good ball, Cal. Stand tall, big chest. Knees out. Feet. Knees out. And elbows.
Oh. Well, our coach is really excited. Coach and partner. Let's see. Oh, and yes. No problem with that one. Okay. Starting third attempts. These women are lifting very, very well. Really nice to see.
Ball loaded.
Okay, Jones coming out for her third attempt, first year of competition. She's made her first two, took a 5-kilo jump, about 11 pounds. Let's see what she's got on this one. She looks determined. And 2 and 1, it's good. Nicely done. We got 3 attempts. Very nice. And her fellow South African. Her fellow South African took a 7.5 kilo jump. Marion Tanzer, here she comes. And well, can't tell on the video. I mean on the monitor. No. 2 red lights for depth. Okay, Kelly Clark from Great Britain got her first, missed her second, taking the weight again. Oops. Okay. She's ready now. Had a little problem with her wrist wrap, but she's ready to go.
Come on, Carrie. Nice and strong. Confidence. Come on. Take a couple of steps. And down. Up. Go on, chest.
Ooh. Okay. A little too much today, that weight. Okay. But she did get one in, so she's in the meet. Her compatriot, Maureen Gordon, missed her first two. She's trying to win again, and hopefully she will make it. She came very close the last time. She was just a little bit high, so let's see if she can get down a little bit and get this one done.
Come on.
Tighten it up. Get the space. Listen. Speed. Knees and head.
Coach is giving her the down call. No. Well, okay. No lift. I hate to see that. I hate to see that in any competition. To miss all three, but she does have the option to finish, to still be in the bench press and deadlift. She won't get a total toward an overall medal, but she can certainly challenge herself against the other lifters. A lot of lifters choose to do that, to continue on. Some just say, nah, I'm going to take a shower or just go watch the rest of the competition. Okay, Kim Wilson, her third attempt. 5 kilos over her PB. She's having a good day so far. Her first two were quite easy. This one's not easy, but it looked pretty good. And the referees agreed. Well, two of them do. So, okay. She got 3, and she is thrilled. Okay. Donna Marks, United States, former champion. She's coming out in a moment. She took a 7.5 kilo jump to 152, so about 335 pounds. So let's see what Donna's got going. Again, Donna's an excellent technician, so look close on the monitor. Let's see what the referees have to say. And yes, 3 white lights. It was definitely close enough.
Germany, and no more changes for the second fight. No more changes for the second fight.
Okay, Sybil Hempel. She made her first 2. She wanted more than a 2.5 kilo jump, but unfortunately, whoever was coaching her turned the attempt in late, so she was given the mandatory 2.5 kilo increase because she had made the previous one. Had she missed it, it would have stayed the same. Okay, well, she slowed up considerably just with the 2.5 and 2 red lights for depth. So, okay, Nina Stabik, Norway, made her first 2, took a 5 kilo jump, also a conservative jump. So, I know she was very happy with her last one, so let's see how she feels about this one. Good walkout. Let's see what the referees think. Oh, no. Okay. Not as happy about this one as the last one. Okay. Colleen is taking the same weight as Anita did. And let's see what happens. Her first two were quite light, quite easy. Well, I don't know if they were light, but she made them look easy at any rate. So, certainly in a good groove for the first two.
Good, nice and steady. That looks good, nice and steady. Knees out. Give us some speed.
She gets the squats.
Up, elbow.
Wow, she made that one look easy. Let's see what the referees. And yes, they agree. Easy and good. Okay, we will be moving right into the second flight. Starting out with two young ladies from England, Melissa Wall and Dawn Morell. Melissa will be the opening lifter. She's been competing for 6 years. She's got 110 kilos on the bar. Melissa is a personal trainer in Scotland. Her husband, Steve, a recent retired colonel from the British Special Forces, just came back from Afghanistan a few weeks ago, is here coaching her. I know all this because Melissa and I are Instagram friends.
Deep breath. Come on.
Well, that was plenty deep, and she liked it.
Beautiful.
And she got 3 wet life, and there's that Melissa smile. Okay, Dawn has been competing for 8 years. Dawn Morell, also from England. Her squad PB is 120, and she's opening at 117 and a half. And here comes Dawn, coached by someone I don't know from England, from Great Britain rather. I don't know that she's from England. Over the years, I've gotten to know a lot of the British male and female lifters and coaches. And in fact, just spent 2.5 weeks visiting with both my cousins in England and a number of British lifters. Oh, let's see. That was a struggle for an opener, but well, she got it. She got it. Yeah, she's looking happy and surprised that it was like that. Yes. So, Sarah Boland from the United States. Sarah's a veteran of World Championship competition, has not medaled, I don't think. She's a very fine lifter. I mean, in terms of an overall medal, she's gotten some of the individual medals that they give out for squat, bench, deadlift. She lives in Seattle, Washington, or outside Seattle, Washington. She's been competing for 11 years. Okay, well, she got an up call from the American coach. So let's see, and yes, 3 white lights. She was happy. Sarah, okay, Elisa Cutler from Canada. Her opener is 140 kilos, which is 7.5 kilos over her listed squat PB. So I guess her training must have been going well. Well, she certainly came out quite focused and quite confident. Ooh, lost her balance. Okay, unfortunate. All right, the spotter loaders did a very nice job catching her before anything bad happened. They've really done a terrific job the last 4 days. With the work they've been doing, so. Laura Strylet from the United States, multi-time world champion, competing for 31 years. This is her opener, 147.5, well off her squat PB, 170. She usually takes some pretty big jumps, so I'm expecting she'll be close to that today. Well, that looked pretty simple, and the referees agree. They got 3. Okay. Ro Berit Stavheim from Norway. Been competing for 8 years and opening at 155 kilos. And we'll see what happens. I don't see her yet. Oh, here she is. Okay. And Barrett has the racks in. Nice walkout. Let's see what she's got on the squat. Well, look good again. I'm looking at a monitor. Okay, 2 and 1. That's all you need. She got hers. Very determined look on her face leaving. I think she wants a lot more than that. Okay. Suzanne Steidl from Germany, another person only been competing for a year, and she's opening with a very healthy weight. 155 kilos, the largest opener so far, which is good, 37.5 kilos over her squat PB, so she's obviously improved her lifting. Okay, she's getting a down call from the German coach, and she came up easily, 2 and 1. But that's all you need is 2 and 1. She wears that belt up high. Not a lot of lifters do that. I don't think I saw anyone do it probably about 10 years ago was the first time I saw anyone do that. And some people just say it helps keep them erect on the squat or the deadlift, having it up there. And here comes Melissa, my Instagram buddy. Took a 5-kilo jump, so she's ready. Because she tied her PB on her opener. Yeah, Melissa yells a lot. I know that because I see her videos that she posts of her training. She's quite an enthusiastic lifter, and here she comes. And up and up and up. And 2 and 1, that's all you needed. All right, another huge smile. Okay, here comes Dawn Morrell. Looked like she made her opener, which was, this lift is 122.5. Something happened on the way up with her opener, so it wasn't very smooth. So I'm sure she and her coach don't want that to happen again. So hopefully they figured out what exactly happened. It was a technical thing on the way up. I couldn't get a good view of it on the monitor because she was certainly strong enough. She overcame it. So.
Go.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So she started to lose her balance the first time and maintained it. This time she lost it. This time I had a better view of it. When she came out of the hole, she immediately started to go forward and then try to straighten up. I'm guessing that's what happened the first time, that she was able to get her balance back. This time, no, that was. So, Lisa Cutler from Canada. She's been competing 3 years. She handled the weight easily, but lost her balance coming up. So let's see. Hopefully she'll get this one. Okay, this time, no balance issues. Ooh, but there was a depth issue. Okay. Well, she was quite strong and quite fast. I don't think she'll have a problem, or theoretically, she should have no problem getting deeper. Sarah Bowman of the United States, 145 kilos, about 320 pounds. She handled her first one very nicely and was very happy with it. And the bar's loaded for Sarah.
Next up will be Laura from USA.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh yeah, 3 white lights. All that effort was worth it. She just told her coach she thinks she's going to pass on her third. I think that may have been it for her. Unless her coach can convince her otherwise. But that was certainly a struggle. No doubt about that one. Laura Stryland, multi-time champion in this division, is coming out. And yes, as predicted, she took a jump, but a small one, 7.5 kilos. I expected 10 or 12, but okay. Okay, and that should be 3. Yeah, and it is. 3 white lights. Okay. And
Ball is loaded.
Suzanne Steidel made her opener, taking a very small jump, 2.5 kilos, surprisingly small, given how she looked on her opener, but okay. I'm not her coach, and I didn't talk to her, so I won't second guess it. Just be surprised. They must know. She's getting a down call, and now an up call. Alright, that looked actually better than her opener. Oh! 2 white lights, 1 red. And last of the second attempts. Grobetted Stavheim. Bars loaded. She took a 15-kilo jump. All right. About 33 pounds. Here we go. Took a while to get those hands down. But didn't take a long to go down and up with the weight, though. Ooh. 3 red lights.
Take ball down to 117.5. He scored the ball round after which there will be a 10-minute break.
Back to Melissa.
10-minute break in between the disciplines.
Very tiny jump, 117.5. I think that makes sense. She struggled with the second one, but got it and was just really chuffed, as the British would say. And so we'll see. So she's ready to go. Melissa has competed at the Commonwealth Games and the Europeans internationally. This is her, I think, first Worlds. But she is a veteran of international competition.
Deep breath. Committed.
Okay. Her husband was giving her the word, and yes, 3 white lights, and I don't know if they're getting that smile on the live stream, but boy, that was ear to ear. And her husband picked her up like she weighed nothing. He is a strong gentleman. Probably why he's in the Special Forces. Okay, Dawn lost her balance on both her first 2. She made 1, missed the second, and hopefully she can come back and make this one. That she and her coach have corrected whatever the reason is. She's been losing her balance. Well, I know what it was. She bent over, but hopefully they've been able to correct that and back.
Down. Go on.
Oh, okay. All right, yes. She did start to bend over, but not as much as the first 2, and was able to stand up with it. So that's very good. So she's got 2 in. Alicia Cutler of Canada, she unfortunately has missed 2 in a row. 1 she lost her balance, 1 on depth. Let's send good vibes so that she makes this one. We don't want people failing. pleased. I don't want people failing. I'd like everyone to have a good meet. And here she comes. I think it's going to be close again. Let's see how close. Okay, she got one. All right, Laura Spryland from the U.S. went up 5 kilos again to 160.
2 more lifts, and then you'll be a 10-minute break, and we'll go into the bench.
And well, I'd be surprised that this one wasn't easy. Her first two were quite easy. Laura's a good, consistent lifter. She knows her limits. She makes a lot of attempts in national and world competition.
Come on, Laura! Yeah, let's go. Come on!
Okay. I think that, we'll see. And 3 white lights. Okay, that made it easy. Suzanne Steidl. So she made her first, made her second. Let's see. This one, she had to push quite a bit harder on her second, so, which doesn't mean this is, she's not going to get this, or that even that it might not be easier. Sometimes there's just a little technique thing that makes a lift harder, and you sort of self-correct, and off you go. So let's see how it goes for Suzanne. Oh, much easier than the second. Let's see if the referees liked it. 2 of them liked it. Okay. Now, Gro Berit Stavheim made her first. Mr. Second is taking that over. Here comes Berit. Oops, and they have switched coaches for her. She stands. All right, let's see. Well, that looked like a good walkout. Looks nice, solid. Oh, much better. Let's see if she hit the depth. And yes. Okay. Well, whatever the new coach did, it worked. 10-minute break before we move on to the bench press.
Why play true? Play true for joy. Play true for respect. Play true for fairness, for inclusion, with pride, with courage, for sport, for equity, for community. Play true for life. So many reasons to play true. What's yours?
このシャツのね最大の特徴は他のシャツと違ってノーギアとフルギアが全く同じ形でできることだと思います。他のシャツは、ノーギアとフルギアで少しアレンジが必要だと思うんですけど、全く同じでできるっていうことで、どんな方でも使うことができるんじゃないかと思います。そしてもう一つね決定的に違うポイントがあります。このシャツはトップよりボトムの方が軽く感じることができます。普通はトップが軽くボトムが重くなるはずなんですけど、スムーズにボトムまで、重さを感じずにできることができるので、より、重い重量が扱うことができるんじゃないかと思います。
Okay. We're back. First lifter, Marion Tanzer from our host country, South Africa. We're in Potchefstroom. There's a university here that a friend of mine in Colorado has been a guest lecturer at a few times. It's a very nice university. She's opening at 60 kilos and had no trouble with that. Her PB is 62K, so 3 highlights. Okay. If you just tuned in, we've had some really excellent lifting among the women. I think looking at the bench press openers, this is going to tighten things up quite a bit because there's a real gap between the lowest and the largest bench, including some of the people who had the highest squats are down near the lower end. So this is going to tighten up the competition for the deadlift. There's Joan Swat, also of our host country. She's been lifting 1 year, had a good squat session. And nice little opener. Let's see what the referees think. And they agree, yes. Ipwin Yuk from Hong Kong is going to bench. Again, she's a hand surgeon. She's a powerlifting coach in Hong Kong. She's a Category 1 referee who refereed all day yesterday and still had the energy to come out today. And her coach is the person she coached 3 days ago, Mr. Pak. She gets the start call. And, okay. It was easy. She started to come back a little toward the rack. No one's here. The gentleman coaching her today is the gentleman she coached the other day, and he won the M4 59 kilogram world championship. He's a gentleman I've had the pleasure of competing against 4 or 5 times over the last 20-something years. Anita Stavik from Norway made 2 nice squats. And she's opening at 67.5 kilos. Look nice. Referees say it was nice. Okay. Up next is Kelly Clark of Great Britain. Kelly's in her first year of competition. She's coached by Phil Richard, who has been a Commonwealth powerlifting champion, European Commonwealth champion, I think at least 1-time world champion. If not, I'm pretty sure he's going to win here. He is, and of course, multiple-time British powerlifting champion. He's a terrific lifter, and he's someone good to head coach you. He's been having a good day so far, and okay. A little awkward, but I think they're going to give it to her. Maybe not. Yes, they did. He was very close to an up and down, but sort of went backwards instead of down, and that's okay. Kim Wilson of Texas in the United States is next. She was thrilled, really thrilled. She got all 3 of her squats, being coached by one of the best coaches in the world. Johnny Graham, I don't say that because he is the U.S. coach. I say that because, one, I know it because he's coached me, and there's general agreement in the coaching and referee population about how good he is. Kim is in her 4th year of lifting. She's very enthusiastic about the sport. Okay, that was very awkward looking, and let's see what happens. Oh, yes. So you don't. It doesn't have to look stylish to get the white lights. Every so often, an awkward-looking lift will get a red light because it looks like there may have been a violation. I did not see one on that, and neither did the referees. It just was ugly. All lifts are not beautiful. Okay, Sybil Hampel of Germany. Also got 2 squats. She's been lifting for a year. Germans had 2 men in the previous session who had only been lifting a year and did quite well. They got the overall gold and overall bronze. And I just heard a go mom from someone back there, so I'm guessing that's her daughter. No problem with that one. And yes, 3 red lights. Okay, Colleen Hansford from the USA. She squatted very, very well. Very strong. Bars loaded for her, 80 kilos. A little bit more than 175 pounds. She's been lifting for 7 years. But her life partner is Kevin Stewart, former world-class powerlifter, a terrific coach. So she hasn't lifted long, but she's gotten great coaching. And that was solid. That was solid. Okay. Maureen Gordon has decided to bench, continue the meet in the bench. She unfortunately did not get any squats in, so she will not be getting an official total. But I think just to get the experience, she's continued lifting, which is her right. She can do that under the rules. She's only been lifting 2 years.
Come on, Mark!
I was certainly sorry to see her not succeed. I hate that, but it does happen. All right. Very nice control. Very nice bench press. Also, she's wearing one of those British flag singlets made by Titan. They have singlets for a lot of different countries that actually people are allowed to wear, usually, well, certainly in local meets and others around the world. So if you're interested in that, check Titan's website. Here's Donna Martz, multiple time world champion in this division, and yes, very easy, 90 kilo opener. Donna consistently is one of the top 2 bench pressers in her division, and picks up a lot of ground against people who have out-squatted her. She's also a very fine bench presser. I mean, deadlifter. So, and we begin again with Marion Tanzer. In fact, I think all the different sponsors we have all have some really excellent stuff. A7 is, I think, this week coming out with all new stuff. I'm on their email list, and I think they're announcing all new material this week. Marion has the Titan South Africa flag singlet. She made her first one of 60 and moved up 5 kilos for her second. And this would be a new PB for her. And okay, a little slow, but it looked good. And 2-1. Looks like she must have moved her foot for a 3, but she got 2. Now Joan Swart, our other South African. Joan also made her opener, and she's moved up to 67.5, which would tie her PB. So depending what country you're listening from, PB is personal best, PR is personal record. I sort of go back and forth with them. I tend to use PB more often, but just in case anyone didn't realize what I was saying. All right, that looked very nice. The referee agreed that was nice. Okay.
And the ball is loaded for Anita.
Here comes Anita. She made her second, took a 2.5 kilo. Took a tune, all right, a little confusion about who was lifting. Not by the referees. The lifters got confused. Anyway, here's Anita. And she took a 2.5 kilo jump, not very much, so I guess she doesn't feel comfortable taking big jumps in the bench, which is fine. You have to do what's going to work for you. It's about piling up kilos, not about trying to look wonderful. And that was a very easy lift. And 3 red lights. Okay. Okay, now Ipwing Yuk from Hong Kong is lifting. She's done this more than once, which is referee all day and then lift the next day. Most people take a day off, but she's been doing this for years. Easy. And yes, and it looks like she's getting some help from U.S. coach Johnny Graham. Which is good. I think it's something that happens more often at open lifting than classic lifting. People sort of, there's a greater sense of comedy here. There always has been. I try not to analyze why, it just is. But Kim Wilson taking her second attempt. Coach is asking for speed. Well, okay, he liked it. And the referees liked it. Okay. She made her coach, the referees, and herself all happy with one lift. Kelly Clark taking a 10-kilo jump. That's 22 pounds. That's a real. That's by far the biggest jump anyone has taken here. But knowing her coach, he wouldn't have turned that in if he weren't sure that she could do this. So, let's see what happens. Oh no. She got out of her groove almost immediately over her chest. And bench shirts are very unforgiving, so she got out of the groove very quickly, and then it was just done.
And the ball is loaded for two.
All right, Sybil Hampel from Germany. Her first one was good, 7.5 kilo jump, also adding a decent amount of weight. So 85 kilos, 5 kilos over her PB. It's about 187 pounds on the bar. For the kilo challenged. Okay, that's not happening. And all right.
No good. Take on 87.5. 87.5 for Colleen.
It's hard to tell, but from my angle, it looked like she just didn't come up smooth. It wasn't quite in the groove, and depending how tight your shirt is and how well it's adjusted, that can be the kiss of death. You can't save it. Okay, Colleen is back from the USA. 7.5 kilo jump. She had a really good first attempt, very much under control and fast. So let's see.
Come on. Give me some speed.
Her partner in coach telling her to use that leg drive, and no, not quite. Got about 3/4 of the way, and that was it. She didn't look happy. 3 red lights. Bars loaded for Maureen. She made her opener and took a 5 kilo jump. And 3 white lights. Although I would not recommend in a shirt just letting it sort of bounce on your chest like that. It worked out for her. Okay, here's Donna. Donna's going up to, took a 7.5 kilo jump.
Orange loaded for Donna.
So she's right around 213 pounds. Yeah, well, that was easy, that was simple, that was good. Final round of bench presses. for this first group, for the first flight. Marion
And the
Tanzer,
bar is loaded for Marion.
South African, made her first two, took a 2.5 kilo jump for her third, and her clock is running, and oh, here she comes. She's got socks, South Africa flag socks, that match her South Africa flag singlet, which is very nice. Here we go. Okay, that, whoa. Okay.
Sorry, another for Marion.
Two and one. All right.
Take a bar of 70 for John from South Africa. And the bar is loaded.
No lift for her. Our second South African in this flight, Joan Swart, also made her first two. And she took a 2.5 kilo jump. And let's see what happens to Joan. Joan's got it. It's loading the shirt. And looked very nice. Let's see.
Good left.
Okay.
Good left, 2 to 1, good left.
Looks like the bobble in the middle. I'm not at a good angle to see. It looked like the bobble in the middle would have been an up and down. So it was one of those bobbles. Okay. Anita Stanek from Norway. She's also made her first two. Also took a 2.5 kilo jump. This is clearly a trend. So let's see if she can be the first to make her third attempt. Loading up. Very nice descent. That looked nice. And yes, all right. Here we go. Ipwink Yuk is taking a 5 kilo jump. Well, it looked nice. Let's see what the referees think. Must have moved her foot on one side, but she got 2 white lights, so she's good to go. Kim Wilson, who was very happy with her first two. She took a 5 kilo jump for this one. Obviously, Johnny thought she had a whole lot more because he only gave her her coach Johnny Graham. He gave her 2.5 for the first and heavier now. So he must. He does not do that unless he thinks his lifters have got what it takes. And okay, I think she got it and. Good decision by her coach, and she is thrilled. Okay. Kelly missed her second something her technique sort of broke down. Her technique broke down, so let's see what happens. I think she seems strong enough, so if she can clean it up and maintain her technique throughout, she's clearly strong enough. Too bad. Stalled right near the top, but it was a lot better than the previous one. A lot better. So, Sybil Harpo missed her second. Of Germany. Let's see how this one goes. Taking the same weight, 85 kilos. Oh! Whoa. Okay, she lost control coming down between the spotters and the safety racks. They made sure nothing happened, nothing untoward other than she missed the lift, but better that than getting hurt. So that was Kevin Stewart giving the handoff guy a signal. He wants it farther out this time, the handoff. And Colleen is...
Gotta keep it tight, you gotta keep the speed up.
Colleen is going to try to make it this time. So, Kevin gave her some instructions on fixing this to get it right.
Speed! Come on!
He wants more leg drive. She got more leg drive, and I think she got it. What do the referees think? Oh, good. They agree with me, and she did get it.
Second watch, none more changes for the second fight, 93.5.
Marie Gordon went up 2.5 kilos. Made her first two. So let's see. All right. Ooh. I don't know what's going on with that hand up, but okay. Not much. Oh, well. Well, she had much better control on the way down, but lost her groove on the way up. Okay. Donna March in the United States coming up for her third. She jumped 5 kilos from her last attempt, and here she comes. Okay, good handoff. No problem with that one. And 3 white lights. Okay, perfect. 3 for 3. Okay. Melissa Wall. I think she's going to open raw. Melissa hurt her shoulder quite badly, her right one, a few weeks ago. So she's taking a very light opener to get one in, and my understanding from Melissa and her husband is to then put on a shirt and see what she can actually do. I know it's causing her quite a bit of pain. So let's see. Oh, I think she's got her one in. Absolutely. Okay, now we'll see. She was happy about that. The problem just generally is that if you're hurt right before meet, there are certain drugs, pain drugs you can take out of meat, and others you can't take either out of meat or in meat. I was hurt last week training in England, and all the real painkillers that they wanted to give me were all on the banned list, so I couldn't take any of them, so I just took Dublin lifts this week. Dawn Morell is coming in. This is her opener, 70 kilos. Only 5 kilos below her PB. Oh, and she had no problems with that. All right. But, so, since the World Championships are water tested, World, the same organization that the Olympics use for their testing, their labs, water labs, you have to be very careful. So I met with the doctor. He recommended a couple of things, and other lifters do that. I know Melissa, and you go and you look it up and you say, oops, can't use this, can't use this. So it sometimes creates a problem if you're hurt too close to a meet in terms of what you can take. But it's there to ensure a level playing field. Or as WADA says, their motto is play true. All right. So, Berit Stavheim from Norway, 80 kilos, no problem. I really like her singlet. Great color. Really like that. I like bright colors on the platform. So, Suzanne Steidl, Germany. Had a couple of very nice squats. Opening at 87.5. So those of you who are not aware of these little thin belts that they're wearing around their suit for bench press are there to hold the bench shirt in place, because if the bench shirt moves up the collar, two things can happen. One, it can choke you, which is not a good feeling when you're under the bar. The other is that you lose some of the tightness in the shirt, you get out of the groove, it makes it much harder to lift with. Okay, that one looked nice. Yeah. So she's got one in. All right. Lisa Cutler of Canada. Struggled with the first two squats, made her last one, and hopefully she will not have the same struggle with her bench presses. She'll just come out and pop it right up. That would be nice. At least I think it'd be nice.
Chest up. Punch it. Hold it. Okay.
And the referees, they liked it. They liked it. Okay, good. She liked it too. She looked at someone in the audience and gave him a big smile, so she liked it too. And Sarah Boland from the United States is coming out. This is her opener. She had two good squats, passed on a third. Here's her coach, also my coach, and someone I coached with years ago. Johnny Graham.
They changed it to fun.
He's a former sergeant in the U.S. Army,
Oh, sorry.
so he
My
can be
eyes.
loud.
My eyes are no good. It's my eyes. Sorry.
Ooh, okay. That, unfortunately, that's I think that's a shirt issue, not a strength issue. Very often with bench press shirts, if they're incorrectly adjusted, you can come down, and even if it's a weight you should handle easily, all of a sudden nothing good is happening. I had that happen to me, I remember at least once at the World Championships in the Czech Republic. I got it about an inch off my chest. It wasn't quite adjusted, and all of a sudden the bar was all over the place. Then it was adjusted properly, and I had no problems with my next two. But lifting and equipment, as far as you benching, can be a dicey proposition. So here's multi-time world champion Laura Sterland, and opening big, 115. And there we go. So just as in the first one, okay, Melissa's got to put her shirt on for this, I know for sure. But just as in the first group of lifters, so we've got some women benching who are going to catch up to some of the squatters because of how much they're benching. So I know Melissa is unsure of exactly what she can bench in her shirt today because of the shoulder injury. But she's a trooper, and she's going to go for it. Not just settle for that token or open.
See it now, come on, down you come down.
Ooh.
Come on, drive it up!
And I think she got it. Yes, she did. And she is okay. I think those of you watching can tell by the way she galloped off. She was really, really happy. Because I don't think she expected it to be that easy. So very nice. Dawn Morell, also from Great Britain. She's took a 5-kilo jump. And let's see. Here comes. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Loaded up the shirt nicely, pressed it out nicely. 3 white lights. I think. Okay. Berit Stavheim from Norway. She made her first. She's taking a 5-kilo jump. She's got that really cool neon pink singlet and neon laces on her lifting shoes. Neon pink. All right. On her neon yellow shoes. Not going to miss her in the dark. Okay. Ugly going down, ugly coming up, but okay. 2 and 1, and 3 would have been the foot. So, okay, Sarah missed her opener. She's retaking it. Clearly there was some problem with the shirt because she lost control. in a way that is always a shirt problem and not a lifter issue. I'm 100% certain they've readjusted her shirt, only because I know the U.S. coaching group, and now let's see how it goes. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so, no. That was not the shirt. So she had two different violations. She had a foot and she had it up and down, and those were not related to the shirt. So she's got to clean that up, because certainly the shirt issue was handled. Okay, Suzanne Steidl from Germany made her opener. Took a 7.5 kilo, 16-pound jump. So let's take a look. Okay. Looked good to me. Let's see what the referees think. Yes. Oh, good. Thanks. Good to know. What's the difference? Who cares? Complaint? Okay. When she comes up, I'll say, oh, she's not coming up. Is she coming up? I don't know. I thought she was, oh, that's right. She's with, okay. So Alyssa, and that looked good. Oh, what's she? Okay, so she must have moved both feet. I'm not in a good position to see that, but she must have moved both, because she got called on all sides. Okay, Laura Sterland, 5 kilo jump. Her lifts her benches have been far ahead of the competition, so I can't really see the big board, but I think she's probably closed the gap with the squatters. And she's a big deadlifter. So let's see what happens. Here we go. And again, 3 good lifts. So,
Take the ball down to 70. 70 on the ball from Melissa.
And I just got a note that Kim is from Mississippi. Kim, who's in the first group, from Mississippi, not Texas. And when I got the note, I realized that, yes, I knew that. I'd forgotten it, but I knew that. Because I know her coach, and he's from Mississippi. I mean, her coach at home. So, Jeff Douglas, a great world champion and a great coach, and whose son is one of the top lifters in the world. So, Jeff, Kim, my apologies. Gee, if Jeff is watching, I owe you a beer next time I see you. Okay. So, Melissa took a jump from her last one. And no, that's too bad. Okay. But I know she was quite happy. Her first question her husband asked was about her shoulder, and she shook her head that she did not really hurt it any worse than it's already injured, which is good to know. Okay, Dawn Morell made her first 2. She's taking another 5 kilo jump. Her last one was very nice, very smooth, very technically correct. So let's see how this one goes. Oh, very nice. Yeah, and the referees agree. And she's really happy too. That was impressive. Okay. Sarah Baldwin's coming out. Sarah missed her first two. I'm hopeful she'll get this one. The second one, she had plenty of strength. It was just a little teeny problem. I know they worked out her shirt problem. Let's hope she gets this. Because again, I don't like to see people fail at any level. Probably because I'm a school teacher in my real life. It looks like she got it. Let's see what the referees have to say. Whoa, okay.
Didn't knock out the right arm. Lucky there.
2-1.
Okay, 2-1. Good lift.
Take the ball to 90, the ball.
Okay, Barrett Stavheim. 2 good lifts already. Taking a 5-kilo jump, about 11 pounds for her third. So let's see how she does. Ooh, okay, not that time. All right. Lisa Cutler missed her last one. Is taking it over.
95. Ball goes to 95. And the ball goes for Lisa.
So let's see what happens this time. It's a Canadian coach whose name I just went blank on. And I think you can see him on the screen maybe in some angles. He was coaching at the coaching the Canadians at the North American Powerlifting Federation Championships. I was one of the assistant U.S. coaches, and unfortunately not.
Take ball 100.
But he is quite a good coach. Nice guy. Here's Suzanne Steidl of Germany. She's got 2. Took a 5-kilo jump. Oh, okay, she's ready for this one. Boy, I think her yelling woke Michael up next to me. Maybe. Oh, yeah, he's awake now. Okay, her coach is, the Canadian coach is, he's appealing the lift. It'll be interesting to see what happens. And Suzanne. Oh yeah. Okay. And she is happy. She is happy. Okay, Laura Sterland of the United States coming out. She took a 5-kilo jump.
And the ball is loaded for Laura.
She never said bars loaded. She never said bars loaded.
Sorry, you didn't say ball loaded. Stop.
Okay, here comes Laura. All right, the handoff people have their instructions. They've been doing a really good job today. You can always tell when handoff people are doing a good job. No one's yelling. Coaches aren't yelling. Lifters aren't yelling. It's one of those things. So, and okay, the referees did like it. Okay,
And now we had a 10-minute break before the start.
10 minutes and then deadlift.
Why play true? Play true for joy. Play true for respect. Play true for fairness, for inclusion, with pride, with courage, for sport, for equity, for community. Play true for life. So many reasons to play true. What's yours?
このシャツのね最大の特徴は他のシャツと違ってノーギアとフルギアが全く同じ形でできることだと思います。他のシャツは、ノーギアとフルギアで少しアレンジが必要だと思うんですけど、全く同じでできるっていうことで、どんな方でも使うことができるんじゃないかと思います。そしてもう一つね決定的に違うポイントがあります。このシャツはトップよりボトムの方が軽く感じることができます。普通はトップが軽くボトムが重くなるはずなんですけど、スムーズにボトムまで、重さを感じずにできることができるので、より、重い重量が扱うことができるんじゃないかと思います。
All right. Back to action. Hip wing yuck. Opening deadlifter. 100 kilos, about 220 pounds. If you're just tuning in, she's a hand surgeon, a coach, and a lifter, and a Category 1 referee. She's from Hong Kong. And her coach and partner won the M4 59K World Championship 4 days ago. I've lifted against them 4 or 5 times in the past 25 years, something. It's been a while. Anyway, she got hers. Here's Kelly Clark of Great Britain. This is her first year of competition. She's coached by British champion, international champion, Phil Richard of Wales. And Kelly looks nice on her opener of 117.5 kilos, which is 2.5 more than her PB. So, she's ready. Maureen Gordon went 3 for 3 in the bench after missing all of her squats, unfortunately. Is opening at 125 kilos. Maureen is also coached by Phil. Again, because of where the referee is sitting, I can only watch on the monitor, which is not as good as watching the lifters. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that because you guys are watching on TV. And Maureen has a good lift. All right. Nice to see her coming back strong after what happened in the squats. Joan Swart of the host country, South Africa, coming in at 127.5, only 7.5 kilos under her PB. There we go, and she's lifts in knee sleeves. You'll find that some lifters do that. They lift in knee sleeves or knee wraps even. In certainly open lifting, you can use either one. And classic lifting, only knee sleeves. Marion Tanzer also of South Africa, coming in at 130 kilos, only 5 beneath her PB, looking very fast. And yes, good lift, but some men and women have some issues with their knees, and so they wear a knee sleeve or knee wrap. Some think it gives them a little extra pop. I don't really believe that, but that's fine if they do. Do whatever you think works for you is one of the things I believe. And I don't like knee wraps. I prefer knee sleeves if you're going to do that, because I've seen too many people catch the bar on their knee wraps on the way up if they get close to their legs. So. And nice opener, 135 kilo opener by Sybil. Anita Stavik, who's been having a very nice day. And that's a neat, whoops. Oh, the referee said no lockout. Okay, Kim Wilson from Mississippi. That's been corrected. Jeff Douglas, if you're listening, Mia culpa. I owe you a bunch of beers next time I see you. What more is there to say? Kim, I'm sorry. Kim's husband, who I think is here too, I'm sorry. So, there you go. So Kim's having a very good day so far. Coach is giving her last minute little cues. And very nice, 155 kilos, nice easy lift.
160.
Donna Martz, who is a multi-time champion and medal winner in this division. Masters. 160 kilo, about 355 pounds, and yes, okay, nice to have him agree with me. Okay, and now Colleen Hansford of the state of Washington, having a good meet, coached by her life partner. And whoops. Okay. Here she is. She's up.
Come on, let's go. Easy weight.
One of her training partners is yelling encouragement, and yeah, took care of that 160, so there you go.
Take the ball down to 115.
Okay. Hip ring yuck is up again.
Bar is loaded.
My view of the big board is blocked by one of the referees, so I don't know what's happening in the standings. Don't know what's happening in the standings. That's the best I could do. And no lift. No lift. Okay.
Take the ball to 125. 125. For Kenny Clark.
Kelly Clark,
Ball is loaded.
125 kilos. She missed her opener and went up 7.5 kilos. So
Squeeze up on her. Come on.
and looks like she got it this time. Let's see what the referees think. Yes. Okay.
Well done. Ball goes to 115. The ball goes for Joan Swart.
Joan Swart, South Africa. She made her opener, took a 2.5 kilo jump. Look good. Let's see. And it is good.
Take the ball to 132. 132.5 for Maureen.
Maureen Gordon took a 7.5 kilo, about a 16-pound jump from her opener, her successful opener. Okay, that was a no lift.
Take the ball to 140.
All right.
Marion Tanzer from South Africa. 140.
Marion Tanzer
Ball is
took
loaded.
a 10 kilo jump, about 22 pounds from her opener.
Young man, strong go.
Look good. Let's see what the referees have to say about it. They agree. 3 white lights.
142.5 for Sybil from Germany. Ball is
Sybil
loaded.
Humpel, 7.5 kilo jump to 142.5. She's in her first year of competition. So, made it all the way to the world stage. That's very good. Let's see what she's got. Another good lift. Okay.
Ball goes to 155 for Anita Stadik from Norway.
Anita
Missed the first attempt.
missed her opener.
Ball goes to Anita.
Has gone up. Let's see if she can get it this time. Well, it came up. Looked good on the monitor. Let's see what it looked like up close. Yes, it looked good up close too.
Ball goes to 160. 160 for Kim. Ball is loaded for Kim.
It's Kim. Kim Wilson from Mississippi.
Go, Kim.
And there's her coach, Johnny Graham.
Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it.
Okay, not quite.
Ball goes to 167 for Colleen.
All right.
Colleen.
Colleen's up. She took a 7.5 kilo jump from her opener. Clock is running. I'm not sure where she is. Here she
Come
comes.
on, girl. Hey, let's go. Easy way. Come on.
What?
Let's go. Roll that back. Come on, girl.
Go, Colleen.
Hmm.
Go, Colleen. Go, Colleen.
Go, Colleen.
I got a weight change. Don't let it. It's a weight change.
No. Okay. No lift.
Big ball 160.5 for Donna. 162.5 for Donna. Marks from USA.
Okay, Donna Martz.
And
I
the
was
ball
still
is
at
loaded for Donna.
172.5, a 12.5 kilo jump over her opener. Donna is a big deadlifter.
Go, so great.
Come on, Donna. Hey, go, Donna.
Donna. Good grip.
Hey,
Forward, chest out. Perfect.
Okay. Well, that, I liked it.
That's a good
Referees liked it. We all liked it.
Now we go down. So on the third round. Second flight, you've got 6 lifts to change your openers if you want to. Second flight, 6 lifts to change your openers. Take bar down to 132.5 for Kelly Clark.
Hey, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly Clark of Great Britain made her first 2.
Bar is loaded.
Kelly, straight now.
Let's see what happens. On this one, she jumped 7.5 kilos again. So,
Squeeze that bar.
squeeze that bar, her coach tells me. Well, it must have been good advice because she got it and she is happy.
Maureen Gordon.
172.5. Bar is loaded.
Made her first. Missed her second. She's trying it again.
Come on then. Do not let her go.
Phil Richard is also her coach.
Give it 2 sessions now. Oh.
Okay.
Easy weights.
Phil gave her some advice on her setup. Let's see. Yeah. Unfortunately, didn't go. Okay, well she did get one. Okay, Joe Swart, South Africa.
147.
Two successful lifts. Taking a big jump.
Bar is loaded.
7.5 kilos. More than she did for her second. So let's see. Okay, look good on the monitor and look good to the referees too. Alrighty. Very nice.
Bar 145.
Okay.
145.
Marion Tanzer. She's had a very nice day overall, and she's made her first two
Bar is loaded for Marion.
Here she is, 5 more kilos. Trying to end her day successfully. Let's see what the referees have to say. Okay. 2 and 1, that's all you need.
2-1, good lift for Marion. Take it on 147.5 for Sybil.
Sybil Humpel from
2 more lifts and then
Germany.
we'll change it to the second slide.
She's made her first two, has taken a 5 kilo jump for the third.
Ja, relax. That's South Africa. Yes.
The jury is overturned Marion's lift, and it's a no lift for Marion. So that's a no lift for Marion. Bar no lift for Sybil.
You got that, Boris?
Jetzt.
No lift. Yeah.
Auf jetzt!
Good lift for Sybil. Good lift for Sybil.
And
Take
good
bar
lift.
160. 160.
Okay, Anita,
Studies from Norway.
5 more kilos, 160. Mr. Opener came back and got it, and let's see what she has left. Gets
Marion, the South African. Marion Tanzer. Yeah, yeah.
She has it. The referees did overturn Marion Tanzer's lift, so she had no lift. Well, that was the jury. They obviously made the decision that the referees had missed something vital. So that got overturned. Here's Kim. Kim Wilson, USA, Mississippi, and Mr. Second taking it again. Oh, no lift, too bad.
Sorry, nothing.
Okay. Gave it a good
Next
pull.
one, 167.5.
Gave it a good pull.
Colleen.
Colleen retaking 167.5. She missed it last time.
You got this.
Hopefully she can come back and get it this time.
Go, Colleen. Rip it up.
You're waiting. You done, girl.
Come on, butt down. Hand up. Big chest. Come on, sit back, tag.
No. Now look, she got a little bit forward, her hips moved up and got her a little out of position. Okay, last lifter before we go to the second flight.
Let's go,
Donna Martz, who's been very successful with 2 big lifts.
All is ready
And
for
she
Donna.
took a 5-kilo jump of about 11
This is your
pounds.
house. Everybody else is paying rent. Let's go.
Come on, Donna. Come on, Donna.
Come on, come on. There you go. Your house.
And I think she got it. Yes, she did. Okay.
And we go straight into the second flight. First lifter.
All right.
The 120 for Dawn Morel and Deadlift.
I have
Bar is loaded for Dawn.
looks like
Come on, folks.
Donna won. Okay, Dawn Morel and good lift with
And that's a good lift.
120
Bar
kilos.
is 150.
Okay, here comes Melissa. Melissa's been working hard on her deadlift.
Bar is loaded for Melissa. Great job for
with-
spotting the load routine. Saves lots of
She's been experimenting with her grip and her stance a little, so let's see how it's worked out for her. Well, let's see. Yes, 3 white lights. She wasn't thrilled with that one. Didn't have her
57.5.
big smile on, so.
Bar loaded for Sarah.
Okay, Sarah Bolin, who came through in the nick of time on her bench press, made her last one. Shows some grit, and she's opening at 137.5. Lift is look good to me, and the referees say yes. Okay.
Bar loaded for 150. 150. For Barrett.
So
Stunheim from Moore.
Barrett is opening at 150,
And the
about
bar is loaded for
330
Moore.
pounds. And Barrett. Okay. Here we go. Good lift for Barron. Okay.
Ball goes to 155. 155. Laura from America.
Laura's going at 155. A conservative opener because she's a big deadlifter. Here she comes. Well, that looked easy. And 3 white lights.
3 white lights. Ball stays at 150.
Suzanne Steidl,
From Germany.
155. Again, wearing the belt up high. What do they think? Yes, all right.
Second ball to 170. 170 for Lisa from Canada.
Been struggling some today with her lifts. Let's see if she's got it straightened out and is going to come through with 3 big deadlifts.
Let's go, Melissa! You want this! Come on, Melissa! Whoa! Dynamite!
Okay, well, that 170 went up and down fast. That was good.
Second round, we go down to 150. Boom. Second.
Starting all over with Dawn.
And the ball is going for Dawn. Here we go.
Moved up 10 kilos from her opener. And 2 and 1, so yes to 130 kilos. So someone thought it was up and down. Or supporting on the thighs, one or the other. All right, here's Melissa. Melissa went up 5 kilos from her opener. Here she comes.
Come on, let's just go. Pick it up.
Got it.
Take the slack out of the ball. Come on, join it. Join it.
That was a struggle. Let's see what the referees have to say. She got locked out. 2 and 1, that's all she needs. Well, she smiled, but not one of those. It was more like, hey, thank heavens I got it smile. And she was tired. That was a tough pull, but she pulled through it. Very nice. Very nice work. All right, Sarah Bolin. Sarah's gone up 7.5 kilos.
Go, Sarah.
Here she comes.
Come on, Sarah. Nice, Sarah, nice.
Hey, no struggle at all. That looked really nice. And she gets 3 white lights.
160.
There is Stavheim. Is
And the ball is
Took a
loaded.
10-kilo jump.
Game number 2 by Joe Barrett Stefan from Norway.
And what do we got? Okay,
Oh, sorry. Another fail.
that didn't go. So, 3 red lights. Okay. Suzanne Steidl from Germany. Suzanne went up 5 kilos. About 11 pounds to 352, something like that. And okay, and the referees say absolutely. Okay, 3 white lights.
Take a ball to 165. 165 for Laura Strickland.
Laura Sterland is up.
Go, Laura.
165. She took a 10-kilo jump over her opener. Here we go.
Go, Cora!
3 white lights for Laura. Well done.
Okay.
Take the ball to
An easy 3.
185. 185.
And
Canada. She's currently
the biggest
in silver medal place.
deadlift so far by quite a bit among the women is Elisa, 185 kilos. About 405. And the end. Yes. Okay, well, so far she's not struggling at all in her deadlift, which is very nice. Very nice. Okay, here comes Melissa for the last one. So, let's see. The last poll was, I know, a little tough for her, but let's see how she does on this one. I know she'd really love to get it and go 3 for 3 in the deadlifts.
Always loaded for Melissa, lost.
So a little bit of jumping.
Let's go, girl! Come on, let's see it! Head. All the way. Pull! Come on,
No. Oh, too bad. But she's smiling. She's happy. I think overall she had a very nice meet, which is good. Since I know her, Dawn Morrell, 140 kilos, 10-kilo jump over her second. She's made her first 2 quite easily, and looks like she's got 3. The answer is no. One non-lockout and one could be up and down or supporting. So, okay.
Second one, 152, 152.
Okay, Sarah's coming up. Sarah Boland from the United States. Sarah's had 2 very nice lifts. A 7.5 kilo jump. And wow. So. All right. Yells at the bar. Not sure if she's scared or not, but we'll find out in a second.
Let's go, Sarah. Come on, Sarah.
Yes.
Nice job, Sarah.
Yes, and she's excited. She got 3. Okay. Berit Stavheim of Norway is coming up. She missed her second. Actually, she barely broke the floor, so I didn't have a good angle about whether that was just too much weight or she got out of position, which if you get out of position, you can't move it. So let's see what happens on this one, and then we'll know. Okay, well, obviously she got out of position on her second one because that didn't give her a problem. 3 red lights. Okay. Suzanne Steidl from Germany, who for a first-time lifter, and who's only been first-time lifter at Worlds, who's only been competing for a year, has had quite a nice World Championship here. Okay, looked nice. And referees liked it. Okay.
172.5. 172 for Laura Goff. 172.5.
Okay, Laura Sterling is 172.5, 7.5 kilos over her last.
Lift it up, Laura.
I think this will cement her gold medal. Okay. And last, at 202.5, the only over 400-pound deadlift among the women is Elisa Cutler. So let's see what she can do. I think this gives her the silver medal. Here she comes. Da-da-da. Okay. Another.
That's a good session. Give us about 5 minutes. We'll do the medal ceremony to start our way. The next session will start at 5 o'clock. Let's give it 5 minutes for the prize giving.
Why play true? Play true for joy. Play true for respect. Play true for fairness, for inclusion, with pride, with courage, for sport, for equity, for community. Play true for life. So many reasons to play true. What's yours?
このシャツのね最大の特徴は他のシャツと違ってノーギアとフルギアが全く同じ形でできることだと思います。他のシャツは、ノーギアとフルギアで少しアレンジが必要だと思うんですけど、全く同じでできるっていうことで、どんな方でも使うことができるんじゃないかと思います。そしてもう一つね決定的に違うポイントがあります。このシャツはトップよりボトムの方が軽く感じることができます。普通はトップが軽くボトムが重くなるはずなんですけど、スムーズにボトムまで、重さを感じずにできることができるので、より、重い重量が扱うことができるんじゃないかと思います。
Medals for this ceremony will be handed out by President of the IPF, From London. Happy and smiling. Nice to see smiles for a change, not long faces. Well done. So start with the under 63 Masters 2. And we'll start with the squat. Third place for the squad of 100 coming from Hong Kong. Wing Yuk Ip, bronze medal. And in second place for the squad of 175 coming from the USA, silver medal Kim Wilson. First place and gold medal in the squad with a squad of 162.5 from Norway, Anita Stavik. We'll move on to the bench press. Thank you, ladies. In third place in bench press with a bench of 72.5 from Norway, Anita Stavik. Bronze medal. For the bench of 75 from Hong Kong, Wing Yuk Ip, gold medal. And first place to the bench of 77.5 from the United States, gold medal, Kim Wilson. Now we'll move on to the deadlift. Thank you, ladies. And the deadlift in third place with a deadlift of 137.5, a record for her from South Africa, bronze medal, Joan Clark. From America with a deadlift of 155, silver medal, Kim Wilson. From Norway with a deadlift of 160, gold medal goes to Anita Stavik. Well done, ladies. Thank you. Now we come to the overall winners, the World Championship 2019. With a total of 305 coming from South Africa, bronze medal to Joan Clark. Second place with a total of 367.5 from the United States, silver medal, Kim Wilson. And with a total of 395 coming from Norway, world champion and gold medal goes to Anita Stavik. Please all rise for the national anthem of Norway. We now move on to under 72, Master 2, the start of the squat. And in third place with a squat of 152.5 from the United States, bronze medal, Donna Marks. Coming from Germany with a squat of 160, silver medal goes to Sybil Ampel. And with a squat of 167.5 coming from USA, gold medal in the squat, Arlene Hansford. Excuse me. Thank you, ladies. You can just step back for a moment. We move on to the bench press. And in third place, coming from the United States with a bench of 87.5, bronze medal, Colleen Hansford. And just slightly ahead with a bench of 90 from Great Britain, silver medal goes to Maureen Gordon. Now whistles. From the United States, with a bench of 102.5, first place gold medal goes to Donna Marks. Thank you, ladies. We move on to the deadlift. Coming from Germany, the deadlift of 147, bronze medal goes to Sybil Ampel. From the United States, with a deadlift of 160, and coming silver medalist goes to Colleen Hansford. Also from the United States, deadlift of 177, gold medal goes to Donna Marks. We move to the overall standings. Thank you, ladies. Overall standings for the World Championships 2019. Third place bronze medalist, the World Champions, with a total of 385 from Germany, Sybil Ampel. From the United States, a total of 415, silver medalist in the World Champion, Colleen Hansford. With a total of 432.5, also from the United States, World Champion gold medalist, Donna Marks. Please be upstanding for the national anthem of the USA. Thank you, ladies. Now we move on to the under 84, excuse me, Master 2 division. We start with the squat. And here again, United States. Coming from the United States with a squat of 145, bronze medalist go to Sarah Pauling. With a squat of 160, also from the United States, silver medal in the squat goes to Laura Strickland. With a squat of 170, all the way from Norway, gold medalist in the squat, Gro Berit Staffheim. Thank you, ladies. We move on to the bench. Third place, bronze medal, coming from Norway with a bench of 85, Gro Berit Staffheim, bronze medal. Coming from the United States with a bench of 90, silver medal, Sarah Pauling. Third place, gold medal with a bench of 125, also from the United States, Laura Strickland. Thank you, ladies. We move on to the deadlift. Third place, from the United States, 152 deadlift, bronze medalist, Sarah Pauling. From Norway, with a deadlift of 160, silver medalist, Gro Berit Staffheim. From the United States, with a deadlift of 132.5, gold medal goes to Laura Strickland. Thank you, ladies. Now we come to the overall winners of the championship 2019. The total of 387.5 from the United States, gold medalist Sarah Pauling. From Norway with a total of 415, silver medalist Gro Berit Staffheim. With a total of 457.5 from the United States, world champion 2019, Laura Strickland, gold medalist. Please be upstanding for the national anthem. to Master 2, 84 plus. We'll start off as usual with the squat. From Great Britain with a squat of 122.5. Bronze medal in the squat goes to Dawn Morrell. With a squat of 140 coming from Canada, silver medal in the squat goes to Elisa Cutler. With a squat of 160 from Germany, gold medal in the squat goes to Susanna Kettle.
Stehen bleiben.
Thank you, ladies. Now we go to the bench. One moment, we got to wait
Boris,
for Boris.
can talk later.
Bench press. Third place with a bench of 180 coming from Great Britain, Dawn Morrell. Bronze medal. With a bench of 87 coming from Canada, silver medal in the bench press, Alicia Cutler. With a bench of 100 from Germany, gold medal in the bench goes to Susan Deadlift. Susanna Steidel. Thank you. Now we go to the deadlift. Bronze medal, deadlift of 130 from Great Britain, Dawn Morrell. Second place, bench press of 167.5 from Germany, Susan Steidel. And with a great bench press of 185 coming from Canada, Elisa Cutler, gold medal. Thank you, ladies. Now we go to the overall standing. The bronze medal at the World Championships here in Potchefstroom with a total of 332.5 coming from Great Britain, bronze overall, Dawn Morrell. With a total of 412 coming from Canada, silver medal goes to Elisa Cutler. From Germany with a total of 427.5, gold medal and world champion 2019, Susan Steidel. From Germany. Can we please be upstanding for the national anthem of Germany? thank all the athletes who made the job of coming here to South Africa. We hope you enjoyed your competition, and thank you, and hope to see you again soon. Give them a big round of applause, and we walk on the table, and all well done. Music, please. Next session starts at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, and that is the mid-master 2, 105 to 120 plus.
Why play true? Play true for joy. Play true for respect. Play true for fairness, for inclusion, with pride, with courage, for sport, for equity, for community. Play true for life. So many reasons to play true. What's yours?
このシャツの、ね、最大の特徴は他のシャツと違ってノーギアとフルギアが全く同じ形でできることだと思います。他のシャツは、ノーギアとフルギアで少しアレンジが必要だと思うんですけど、全く同じでできるということで、どんな方でも使うことができるんじゃないかと思います。そしてもう一つね、決定的に違うポイントがあります。このシャツはトップよりボトムの方が軽く感じることができます。普通はトップが軽くボトムが重くなるはずなんですけど、スムーズにボトムまで、重さを感じずにできることができるので、より重い重量が扱うことができるんじゃないかと思います。